Hello. So yeah, everything's ready. Welcome, Zindada. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Uh, Here we go. So yeah, we're going to actually be starting a fresh save of Zodana. Zudana. Okay. So we're gonna be doing a fresh save for this game, and we're gonna go from there. No, hard N. Zudan. Done. Like that? Zudanin? Okay. Zudanin. I don't know why I feel like I need to do the ah. That just might be because of how it just might be me. Zudana. Alright, that's good. Let's go for normal mode. Also, yes, I am planning to create the Lesbian Adventure Squad. And yes, I'm doing gun build. Don't forget big iron. Don't worry, I am going to be using a big iron. There shall be a big iron on my hip.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
First off, still woman. I really like this face. There's just something about it. Actually, ooh, I like this face better. What kind of hair do I want to go for? I remember when I was first trying to play this, I wanted to go for like the MILF ponytail look. Like, if my hair was just a little bit longer, I could do it. Like anime MILF ponytail. Like, or, well, side tail thing. Like, you know, like generally for like those anime MILFs that there's like that hairstyle. Yeah, the mom braid that like goes over the shoulder. Yeah, the dead mom hair. I don't know why. I like that hairdo. It's just something about it. Just looks really nice. I want to go for something like that. This is legitimately the closest I can do. I wish my character's hair was longer. I wanted to, but we'll just have to make do with what we got. Nice. Ooh, that looks good. Skin color. That looks good. Hair color. Long hair is a bitch to render, though. Yeah, no, I completely understand. Oh, God! Okay. I didn't realize that... I didn't realize that there'd be bleached hair, yeah. I wasn't expecting for one of my OCs to reappear now. Oh, please tell me I can give myself blood red eyes. Please tell me there's an option for blood red eyes. Kanoke? Kanoke. Why does that sound familiar? Why does Kanoke sound familiar to me? Oh god, that does sound familiar. What the fuck? Oh, I can't give myself blood red eyes. Yeah. Kanoke. Hold on. Okay, I have to look this up then. Hold on. Yeah. Copy. Pop. Okay. Oh! That guy! Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I watched... yeah, I watched that... I watched that like a while ago. It's been forever since I watched it, so I had no idea. But yeah, there we go. There's my character. And of course, we're going for tactician because gun! I read the manga. Yeah, I saw the anime a while back, mostly because my mom was watching it. Me and my mom like to watch a lot of anime together. We watched, yes, Gun! We watched High School DxD together, which a lot of people find weird, which I understand why they find it weird. No, I did. We did watch High School DxD together. It was great. It was great. I mean, it's just titty. Yeah. Yeah, it's just titty. Not really something to worry about. Now, here comes my choice here. DxD on your own, horny. Yeah. Now here's the thing. I don't know where to put this first point. Because I don't get another one of these points until level 5. Lockpick is based. Yeah, but I also want science because I want to be able to craft my own weapon. Craft my own, Athletics would be back here in attributes. Science then? Yeah, I want at least 1 point in science to start out the game. Because I don't get a, like a piece of clothing that gives me science until, like, I reach one of the other settlements. So, yeah. Yep, this is my character. We got science! And I have a gun.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment by lady out of my mouth.
For points.
Your
Oh, yeah, unfortunately it's because I'm on Xbox.
You're still here.
I would love to mod it, but mod this game. But I'm on Xbox right now, so I can't really do that.
Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Wait, black powder creates smoke?
Your cousin is
Yeah,
nowhere to be
that's a
found.
thing.
I've searched the palace
Didn't
from
you
cellars
remember?
to attics.
Didn't you
Your
know
uncle
that?
is beside himself.
And
He
blind
was
people
reminded
with
to pay attention
science.
last night. Don't worry.
Prepare to face the Maya
Make
science.
care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet
The thing
again.
is, I use guns
It's about
a lot
time
in
your
this
cousin
game.
took
I
account
use
of
the guns in this game,
responsibilities awaiting him.
but
He should go and inform the ambassadors of
I also
Terra and the
love the
Bridgerlands of his
natives.
departure.
Have no fear, Master.
Like, I love the
We'll go and
natives
settle in his
altogether.
name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we
Like,
finish
it's
all
just-
this later?
Impossible,
They're
my
OP, the
lady.
woman
You
is
are moving
hot.
with the tide.
Tomboy.
I've been told is
Yes.
correct.
I am sorry,
Indeed,
Sir.
tomboy.
I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Yes, indeed, I am tomboy. Oh god, I just remembered something. So I have a character for a with neck breaking hips. So I actually have a character called Candy, who is a Warhammer 40k character. And recently I've been wanting to get her redrawn. The thing is that she, if I remember correctly, Candy is a tomboy tech priestess who's right now Chaos Undivided and is commander of an entire Chaos fleet. And oh god, what else was there? And I recently have been wanting to get her redrawn recently. She has big tits. She has big titty. She's also made out of bronze right now. Like, hold on. Let me pull up an image of her. Hold on. I have some artwork I already have commissioned, but I wanted to get some new stuff done recently. Hold on. No, wait. Hold on. Wrong thing. You'll see. You'll see. It's a mutation. So she's from an RPG game I'm in. Called Black Crusade. And in it, you can get these things called emotions. Oh, thank you for following. You can get these things called mutations, and they can do different things. And the one I got was called Mechanoid, which basically made me to something that both the Mechanicus both fear and respect, aka I have now become fully machine. And in Black Crusade, there's different flavors of it, such as I could be Chaos Undivided, such as I could get Korn's version, Slanesh's version, Zeech's version, or Nurgle's version. I ended up rolling, because I'm undivided, for any of the three, and Korn decided to bless me. Behold, Candy, the leader of the Chaos Warband. Yes. Yeah, she is. Yeah, so she is the leader of the Chaos Warband, and she uses a las gun. That is her primary weapon, is a las gun. No bra. Yeah, she doesn't wear a bra. So the reason for her outfit being how it is actually kind of funny. It is because of the fact that her how do you make big titty soldier? Okay, so the thing is, this is like her out of her armor. She does have armor, technically, in game. This is just like her representation for it all. But in canon, she has that mutation that keeps her tits growing all the time. That is legitimately canon. And the reason for her outfit is because in her home forge is built into mountains. And she would often be working in the forges, and they would often get really hot. So she just wear less and less clothing as she worked. And so she's just really comfortable in very little clothing at most of the time. This is usually mountain too hot. But here's the thing, that the stone of her, besides slowly descends into nudism. No, she at least wears something to cover herself up. She at least has some modesty. This is literally the most that she'll wear. And also, technically, the chaos mark on her chest, it's supposed to... Wait, the most? Yeah, the most. Like, this right here is basically all the most she'll wear most of the time. And her right-hand man is an obliterator. Of the least. She'll be completely naked then. There's actually been a few times in canon where she'll just walk around the command ship, just butt-ass naked, not giving a fuck. But her right-hand man is an obliterator, who was once a human, who got the obliterator virus, and is basically completely loyal to her and in love with her. I'm horny now. Well, welcome to my stream, where horniness is allowed. Alright. So, put that away for it now. Sorry, ASCII is DMing me, so I know next to nothing about 40k. Welcome to the club. I know very little about 40k. I know enough to at least be able to know at least what's going on for the most part.
Hey!
Ah, hello, Kurt.
Green blood.
Kurt.
Write OCs. Yeah, I know enough to write OCs without there being people being mad about the lore being incorrect.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so?
Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
I mean... Ow, ow. Yes, I understand this. Yeah. Yes, please. Okay. Ow. Wow, Kurt. Fuck.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to
Well, I'm not
believe.
exactly the
Don't add
best with
insult to injury.
blades.
This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign
I'm
of
just
trouble.
not good
That
at...
could definitely
I'm just not good at blocking in this
In
game.
that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight
Right.
with honor!
Gun! No, technically there's a parry button. Hold on, so... Yeah. Gun! Armor. Yeah. Fuck. Gun! I wish there was a parry system like in Bloodborne. I do wish that there was pretty much like a parry
It
system like in
appears we've brushed
Bloodborne,
up on the
where you
basics.
could...
It does.
Yeah.
And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the
I
list of
get
things
away.
to do before we depart.
I mean,
Indeed.
seriously, I actually,
Remember,
I
you
do
can
have
always train in our barracks on
my
the
dad
island if you're
does have a
feeling rusty.
PS4,
Are your bags
and he
packed for the
does let
great
me play it from
departure?
time to time.
Yes.
And
you
I do
know
have a
I
copy
get
of
by with
Bloodborne.
very little. You're
And
not
I
angry
actually
that
did
I'm
do a
coming with
gun
you at
build.
all.
I'm happy. I'm happy to have you along, Kurt. You're a fucking bro.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in
Meeting is
unknown
soon.
territory.
Yeah,
is
don't
a
worry.
boon.
I'll be
Don't
waiting
tell
for your
me the old
return.
school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I
I'll
was hoping
be
to put his skills
out
to
for
the
a
test
go for
as
half an
well.
hour. Oh yeah, I
No
don't mind
idea.
at all. Go ahead,
We
man.
had
You
plans to
deserve it.
celebrate his departure last night, and we
Go
haven't
ahead.
seen him since.
I'll be here. Don't worry.
You know, Constantine.
It's just half an hour.
should
I
have
plan
come
to
with
stream
him,
for
but
a
my
few
heart wasn't
hours.
in the mood for a celebration.
All you probably miss is just me
The
gathering
thought
my
of bidding my
cousin
mother
and stuff.
farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine
All right.
together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Oh, hello, Plague Doctor.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Poor Mom. Alright. I'm out. I'm loose in the streets with a gun. Hello.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
Yeah.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Alright, Kurt, let's move.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to this ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
To my help!
Oh.
Death to the others!
Hello.
Fight, you bunch of cowards!
Seriously, why are these people attacking me? Just trying to explore a little bit. Gun. Barrel. This place looks amazing. No matter what, it just looks cool. so I think first, let's look at my hats. I might as well. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good improvement. Ooh. Why not? There we go. And oh. I like my pistol better. Let's just keep my pistol for now. Oh, this might be the DLC that I bought. That might explain why it looks so much cooler than ever. Now all I'm missing is just a cape to give me a bit of charisma. At least the plague doctors are trying to do something. Anyways, departure. Yeah, might as well. Huh. Damn people. Damn poor people. Oh, God. Do they really have to do this in the middle of the city? That still can spread the disease, even if it is burned. A lot of diseases can survive, and that could just make it airborne. Yeah, then again, what do I know? Oh, passing by. Ah, hello, good sir.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir Fredi. My cousin Constantin is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
All right.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
All right.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean.
Alright.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
Nadia Sante. I actually do wonder why Desante has the mark that the natives do. Well, the mark that the natives of the island have. Well, let's meet with the other member. The other ambassador, at least. Yuck. Kick down the door. Uh-oh. I always forgot how classy this man looked.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Oh?
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You are hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Right.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
May it guide you as well. More ammo. I'm eventually going to... Oh, hello. Ah, gun!
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh, God. I need a lot more ammo. Ba-da-bum. Bum bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Bum bum. Ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-no. Ba-no. Ba-na-na-na-na-bow. Ba-na. Ma-na-no-no-no. Check that.
The merchant is there.
Hmm? Oh, right. I forget that's one of the quests. Oh, right here. Yep. Pardon me, sir.
Good day,
Oh,
lady.
wow.
How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Okay, then. Yeah, the thing is, I played a bit ahead of this, like, as we've seen in some previous stream. One of the side quests you can do is you can find out just how fucking corrupted the coin guard can be. Kurt is legitimately one of the good apple, is legitimately like a needle in a haystack type shit. He's a 1 in a million good member of the coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Offer a bribe.
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of a face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Thing is, if I had charisma, I could actually have just convinced him, and I wouldn't have to have used that insight. But I don't mind using the insight. That this, I think it was the hat. What gave you the insight? Craftsmanship, loot chance. Yeah, it was the hat. Intuition, not insight. Ah, yes. Now I have a flaming sword. Pardon me. Ba-dum. Ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum. Ba-da, 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 ba. Ba-ba-da, ba. Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da, ba. Ba-da. Ba-ba-da, ba. Ba-da. Yeah, I need a not uniform if I'm gonna need to get to the, if I'm gonna get what I need. Ah, Captain!
Lively there, lads and lasses!
Let's go!
I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's niece. All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
It is possible.
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Of course.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Okay. Heretics.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Ptolemy has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Alright.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
And ye are not disguise. For now, I can't really progress because I'm pretty sure I don't have any clothes that could label me as a knot. Yeah, no, I don't. So for now, I wouldn't be able to if I wanted. Let's check on some of the other quests then. The trial gem. I know you can't. I know you do find a knot disguise somewhere nearby.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity.
You'll find all you need in our...
Hello.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
I'll buy. I only sell melee weapons. I'll take your entire stock of ammo. Or, hold on. What? I need the disguise.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Are your boots all through? Is your hat out of style?
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized
He's got a good sales pitch.
Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel
He's
like
very
buying some.
convincing.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I
He
do
is
to
a
convince you?
very polite man.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his card.
Looks. Legible handwriting, facial observations, and comprehensive symbols. Complexity of the without the author is a true alchemist and certainly very knowledgeable. Alright. The alchemist from the Alliance also runs a room upstairs, specifically asked not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want to break a vial or something, so leave him to his filth. The customer is always right. Hello.
To my health, and death to the others!
Take all that. You need to remember to save all the treasure, because there's actually a nice glitch I can use that can help me make loads of money. Because so long as an item can stack, you can duplicate it, if I remember correctly. So this should be fun. I'm just looking for shit, just looking for boxes to loot at this point. Welcome to the Cum Zone.
I wish you a good day, Your
Oh,
Excellency.
thank you. Let's see here. Hello, good sirs. Call that. Okay, now I have a not disguise. But I'll leave that for a bit. Until I can get that duplication glitch underway, it's gonna be difficult for me to keep up with my ammo. Or what my need of ammo. Guns are powerful!
To my health, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
There we go. Ooh, I'm level 2 now. Time to spec everything into guns. More damage. 20% armor damage. Before anyone asks, yes, I'm not above using exploits. I like exploits in video games because it makes the game more fun. I don't understand why people don't believe that exploits and like glitches don't make a game fun. It just makes things interesting. Hello, sir.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone
Hello.
far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note.
Yeah, I'm tracking down a charlatan
We
right
need to
now.
take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
That was a fun one. Oh, what, tracking down the charlatan? Yeah, it's fun. Ah, god damn it, I need science 2. Fake. Whatever. Oh, the flaming rapier? Oh, yeah, it is, definitely. In fact, one of your in fact, one of your companions in the, this kebab stick. In fact, one of your companions in this game can, yes, I know how completing quests work. One of the companions you can get, who is, like, a native of the island, legitimately also has, like, a obsidian rapier. That is their weapon, is a rapier made of obsidian. It's a really cool looking weapon as well. That's also on fire.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the
Alright,
street?
don't worry.
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce. And he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Ah, shit. Sorry, man.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred.
Alright. What about the potion you're making?
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself.
for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Oh, okay.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I'll get you out of the city. You're not harming anyone, but you're still in danger.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well, then.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly...
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able...
It would be better if I remain hidden. Welp.
Yeah, don't worry. Alright, crowd, disperse, please.
Please listen. I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you are angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right, we did. Tasted of death. I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drunk a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke paralysis.
Paralysis?
A terrible side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
What? Are we doomed then?
Everyone is. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor to receive the antidote.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna end up like statues.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor that will help us. Come on, follow me!
That charlatan will just have to wait to get what's coming to him.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
No. Right, I don't want to go through that door. Here, camera. This game has some interesting camera stuff.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You were free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, my lady. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Not being... The rules do not apply to them. Regular performing questionable experiments that are things the rest of us could do apart from keeping a role profile. I sincerely hope that you'll eventually some... Oh god. Poor guy. He just spoke out against, yeah, immediately go.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady.
Did he give... How much money did he give me? I like 50 gold coins. I need more. Need more money. Do you bet the glitch I'm thinking of that I want to do so I can make a bunch of money can't really be done until we get to the mainland. It's kind of sad. Until we get to the island, I mean. Okay. Heretic Hunt. Quickly put on. Oh yeah, I already put it on. I like how it's just the armor, like the main part that you need to worry about for this, guys. Not like your cape or any other part of your outfit. No, just like the main armor part. Feels weirdly arbitrary, but whatever. Climb the wall. Magnificent feather.
I've seen a few.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They are trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me, but you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Worry. There should be a key around here if I remember correctly.
I don't have the key.
I remember there being a key nearby. Maybe on the nearby chest.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're your replacements. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
I forgot how stereotypically pirate they are. Whoop. Sorry if you hear like small knocking noises in the background. That is legitimately just the wind at my door. I like to keep my window open because it gives me a nice like cool breeze for my room. No, keep everything in my room cool. But unfortunately, the wind likes to blow in and out so often that I often have to deal with it knocking a semi-loose door around. Not anything too bad, just annoying. Oh, hello there.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the
No.
Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene,
Currently,
thinking we would
I'm
be safe,
trying to
but the
do some work for the
wants to
Spanish
silence us
Inquisition.
so badly that they followed us
Basically.
here.
Tell me more about your
I don't
research.
plan on turning these people
What
in.
about
It's
it is
just
so horrifying that it will
I
provoke
don't.
such a fuss.
I don't plan
Our
to turn these people
concerns
in.
the teachings of
They're
St.
not even that
Lucius.
bad.
The disciple of
Legitimately,
Saint
they just
Matthias,
found something out
the one who returned to
about the
Thélème
teachings.
after
They're just like,
traveling
wait a
with his
minute, that
master.
doesn't make any
The very
sense.
same.
And the church is
His
just like,
writing was
you're questioning
carefully
too much.
preserved, but never
You must
seriously
die.
studied.
With the discovery of Tir Freddy, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of.
Yeah, no, I completely
Eden
understand,
of
but
Saint
I'm not
Matthias.
helping the Spanish Inquisition,
What did you find?
especially with what they're doing in
Tir
Tir
Freddy is
Freddy.
without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth.
Legitimately,
which
the
convinced
like the
St.
natives
Matthias to
of the
stay
island
It was written
are
in
legitimately
black
like
and
tied
white.
up as
And
the
there
beasts
is
that they
no
worship
doubt
are being
about it.
burned in front of
The
them and
original
choked,
was written
saying
in
repent.
Lucius's own
But the Inquisitors
hand.
legitimately choking
I
them out and
understand
telling
now
them to
what that
repent.
text has cost you.
That
This
is
voice from
your
the
introduction
text
to
sounds more the
Tale of
power a
Mullane
demon
in
than a saint.
on the
The
island.
sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who
I don't
were
really
you
like
hoping
Tale
would give
Mullane.
you asylum?
Like some of the people
We
are
were
good,
hoping
but
to
in
reach
general,
outside.
it's just
The
highly religious
Inquisition
people.
won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would
Yeah,
be
a lot of
better
them
than
are
being
zealots,
burned
especially
at
the
the
Inquisitors.
stake.
They're worse than 40k Inquisitors in my mind. At least most 40k Inquisitors are at least semi-competent and willing to listen to reason. Most of these Inquisitors, yeah, no. They'll kill you for even saying something that goes against their beliefs.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, You have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I'll let you guys be on your way.
I don't have the heart to deliver you to the Inquisition, but I cannot do much else to help you. Your smuggler is locked up. Maybe there are others in his band that can help you. Be careful and discreet, and you will survive.
Oh, thank you, my lady. You are a just woman. May the Illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and
I'll
helped.
try to
You are
free
truly
that
full of
guy.
kindness.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Yeah, Kurt. I legitimately, I hate the people. Like, there's some good people within their country and everything, but it's just way too much Spanish Inquisition. Where almost anyone. Yeah, stay here. I want to explore a bit. So there's actually a kind of like territory system where you have to worry about some areas being off limits. This game is about colonization and imperialism. I know it is. I know it's about colonization and imperialism. I don't mind that. It's just a fun game with a semi-good story so far. At least from what I played. It's just a good, fun game. Fuck, why does so many things need lockpick? I don't have... And there's no armor right now that gives me lockpick. Yeah, it's really fun. Like, guns are overpowered, but it makes sense that they're overpowered. I got a legendary kukri. Ooh. That sounds fun as hell. Yeah, I remember at one point in my first playthrough. This is literally Age of Exploration, the game. Yeah. One of in the previous playthrough I did, I actually found the Hammer of Thor. The problem is I needed max strength to wield it. Or vigor. I needed like a stat to be maxed to wield that weapon. Yeah, I found Yormir. Yeah. Yormir? Fuck. Yeah, it's just like, it's obviously, like, it makes sense that they would require max stats like that. Yep. Pardon me.
I don't
Where
have
would
the
I
key.
find the key? Worthy strength. I mean, the thing is that in the window, the kebab sticker. Like, the thing is, like, when you're like viewing the thing, you're wielding it easily. Like, that's legitimately a thing when you're like in the screen, when you're just like, you know, looking at it. I remember I found the key earlier. What the fuck? Hold on. I know that there's a key to that cell. And I'm just trying to remember where it is. Hello, fellow Knot. I am indeed a Knot. Yes, yes. Magic that makes the wind go in our direction. We follow the sea. Yes. Language, language, language. I don't need to look it up. I know that there's a key. I'm having trouble remembering where it is. And for this game, I don't really like to look stuff up because it makes things a bit too easy. I'm ashamed of doing it for a second playthrough. Yeah, no, you're right. Hold on. Or a third. Or whatever. No, I completely agree. I'm just... Oh, wait, yeah, the key's in here. I remember. Key's in the Harbor Master's place. If you found it once, legit once. I mean, yeah, no, I completely agree. But yeah, I know it's in here now. Because I remember that for some reason a lot of the keys in with knots are in the Harbor Master's office on Anywhere. So it's always good to check the Harbor Master's office. Aha! There it is. I remember it eventually. Too bad everything needs lockpicking for me to be able to loot everything. There's like a bunch of chests that need lockpicking. Invest? Yeah, no. Like, once I get Science 2, I'm gonna invest into lockpicking and Charisma. Well, mostly lockpicking. Once I get lockpicking up to 3, I'll invest in Charisma then. But actually, fun fact, my cloak become the big gay. My cloak right now actually gives me +1 charisma, which is nice. I mean, I am trying to create a lesbian harem, so... so, becoming the big gay makes sense. But yeah, all this gear I have right now is from a DLC that I recently bought, so... Which is like the Adventuring Pack DLC.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without
Alright.
being seen.
Yeah, unfortunately, the pack came with like armor and weapons and everything. It didn't come with a cape, unfortunately. It did come with a gun. The problem is the gun was worse than the starting pistol. I like the pistols in this game more than the rifles. Because I like how they think. Like, it... Yeah, I know, like, a DLC weapon that's meant to be, like, give you a boost in the beginning of the game. It was a musket. It was a musket that did less damage and armor damage. Like, it had, like, 20 points more worth of stagger. But that's it. It did less damage same range as, like, normal muskets and everything. It just did more stagger by a little bit. Yeah, I know, right? I was surprised myself. Like, I sold it off as soon as I could. It wasn't even worth anything. It was like 8 gold coins. Is there even a revolver in the game? I mean, there is a pepper box. I mean, technically there's a pepper box. If you've ever watched, if you know what that is. Yeah, there is a pepper box in this game. Basically, it's an equivalent of a revolver. They're all multi-barreled guns, which have like 3 or 4 barrels on them. And there is also a volley gun, which is just hilarious whenever I look at it. The volley gun, no matter how many times I see it, I always laugh just because of how ridiculous it looks. Oh, I plan to get the pepper box, don't worry. I'm pretty sure there's actually a legendary pepper box around the world somewhere.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Report about the heretics.
It
Big
pains
Iron.
me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse! How could that possibly have happened?
Hold on, let me actually look it up. I need to look up, Greedfall. Greedfall, legendary weapons. Okay, I'm looking at legendary weapons right now. Yeah, don't worry, I'm planning to lie to him.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
the bridge.
Broadsword of the Seas Kings. I already gotten that one before.
Those heretics have turned
the
to
Great
them.
Hammer Duel
But I had
Flintbridge.
hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them.
The Great
It is
Scythe.
truly regrettable.
Hammer of the Forgotten God.
We have
That's
nothing else
Yolmir.
to do but pray that the Luminous might
Flame,
shield us
Light
from
Flameberg,
their lies.
which is a weapon in the Seesawing Waters. Good strategy to kill it. Okay. Scimitar. I don't think there's any legendary guns. What the fuck? I think the only legendary gun is Arga's Blunderbusk. Ah, that sucks. That actually does suck. It's the biggest pistol in the game. Hold on, let me look. I think it's the Pepper Box. Legendary Pepper Box. Burn. Box. Okay, so I can the best pistol I could get would have to be a epic, not a legendary, unfortunately. And apparently the best pepper box I could get is the ornate pepper box. Sainrave. Shots per minute. I can fire 495 shots per... Oh, that's damage per shot. 495 damage per shot. 6 fire rate. Not too high accuracy requirement, of course. Things weapon... 1 shot is a devastating high per clip damage. This damage is... This weapon is for slaying. Where can I get this? That's the story until epic weapons begin to appear on dead enemies and in merchant shops. Okay. Yeah, I'd say that the pepper box is probably the biggest pistol you can get. But also a part of me wants to also get the old flint revolver. It does have 5 shots per... It does have 5 shots as well. I mean, yeah, why not both? Well, I can't equip both, unfortunately. As much as I'd want to, I'd equip both. Going. But I mean, one could... It seems like...
May the light
so,
guide you.
I want to mod... I actually, hold on. I actually want to check that. I actually want to see if there's a mod to dual-wield pistols. Greed Fall? Fall... Mods. Dual wield. This room. Alright. Show your seized weapons. Yeah. Alright, yeah, there's no mod to let me dual wield. As far as I can tell from looking it up, there's no mod that allows me to dual wield. But, yeah, I don't mind if I pick up either or. Like, both actually do sound really good. That's for sure. So, that is going to be another point into gun. One more level until I can put another into accuracy. Then, from there... Yeah, I'll just keep putting stuff in accuracy. Because I need best gun. And then get science level 2, then invest heavily into lockpick. Hell yeah. Gun go boom. Yes, indeed. Gun do go boom. Why would you need to worry when you have a gun? Lockpicking stonks. I know for a fact, I don't know where I got the armor. It might have just been a random drop. But I know you can get armor that does have lockpicking on it, like automatically. It's random as all hell when it'll show up, but it will show up. Also, I should probably put back this armor on. I need to look like a pimp. Yeah, it probably is very early game, but yeah, I have to look like a pimp. That means I have to look as fancy as fuck. Lesbian pimp, yes. Lesbimp. Lesbimp.
Lady Desade, I presume.
Nice to see you, Quartermaster.
To make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 3D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Legitimately, so, huge thing about the coin guard, apparently, it's super fucking corrupt. Kurt is legitimately like one of those blue moon, actually genuinely good soldiers in a coin guard. Like generally good commander. Which is just... It's very surprising. Like, the coin guard is talked up so much, and so much of it is corrupted to all hell. It's actually kind of insane. Also, by the way, I will be using glitches to make ammunition. Because having to farm ammunition and money in this game is pain. Hello, Vasco.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten it into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tir Freddy. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Time for disguise.
Be back soon, Captain.
And now I shall change my clothes in front of everyone. I was just there, yeah. Yeah, I was legitimately just there, so don't worry, I still have my disguise.
Do you have any idea how to get in there?
Bitch, I'm wearing their clothes.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
I know exactly where I'm going for this one. I just killed everyone. Well, unfortunately, I want a good reputation with everyone.
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Alright. There we go. That's good. Though I will kill everyone that's immediately hostile towards me.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
So, yeah.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Yay! More reputation with the coin guard. And now I just need to talk with the quartermaster in New Serene. Alright. Let's look into the disappearance of this knot.
Madam, you still have
no fear.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. About the cabin boy.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Yeah, maybe just found a favorite whore.
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Of course, thank you.
Be back soon, Captain.
Oh god, I'm just remembering what one of my friends described Candy as, especially with how I want to update her with some new art. Tomboy MILF, which is just sounds too perfect to be true. Yes. Indeed, yes. Tomboy MILF. Who is toned as all hell, has giant tits, and is a badass warrior to boot.
Good day, sailor.
And has command over a nearly 10-foot tall amalgamation of flesh and metal.
Stars, I know him, but like I've been crying to the 9 death winds. He didn't
Kind of
get missing,
noticed.
he was taken.
I mean, legitimately, okay, you have to understand, her command ship used to be a Slaneshi vessel. Or, well, I guess I should put more context into that. You know what Slanesh is, correct? If not, I can give you a basic kind of thing. Okay, yeah. It was originally a Slanesh vessel. The vessel originally belonged to another character who got killed during a boss fight. And everything. And so I ended up inheriting the ship after dealing with a rather not fun individual. Another player basically forced himself into command role and was being a huge dick. He got his comeuppance. He actually legitimately rage quit because he got hit. Because he got hit by an attack, he rage quit. And we were just very confused because of everything. He legitimately wouldn't have taken barely any damage because he was a fucking space marine. And they're overpowered.
Were you a witness
But,
to the event?
yeah.
Yes, I was.
I ended up getting command of the ship, and it's full of Slaneshis for the most part.
The other day,
like, there's other, there's people who are aligned to the other gods, for sure, but it's primarily Slanesh.
And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little early.
In fact, we actually have
Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him.
We have a voidsman who went on a mission with us.
Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone.
And ended up being the only survivor of her squad. And was being blown apart to bits by Lazfire. And was moaning and begging for more the entire
Did you
time.
report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not.
She ended up recovering somehow. And
me like a drunken fool.
right now is a champion in Slanesh.
Not telling him that. I still have some
Or an
pride
up-and-coming
left.
champion in Slanesh. Their name is Darkness. They're a masochist. They are a masochist. And they are just... they're head over heels for a femboy tech priest. Which is just hilarious.
The night he disappeared.
Because that femboy tech priest is currently going towards Korn.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Anything about the kidnappers?
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know?
Korn and
Jonas is a
Slanesh aren't
gentle
exactly
boy who keeps his
good
head
friends.
down.
Okay, don't worry.
You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Alright, that's something. It's at least something. Welcome back.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
And so, yeah, right now, the femboy tech priest has to deal with the masochist Slaneshi trying to seduce him. By the way, her name is Darkness. because we couldn't think of a better name. So, yeah. How to
Good day.
Warhammer RP.
Someone
I
told
mean,
me
yeah,
that you
sure.
were a friend
I don't
of
mind.
Jonas, the young cabin boy who was
Yes,
gone missing.
and the representation for the character is Darkness from
You looking for
Konosuba.
him? Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I
Make
do for you?
Aurora Ulster? You're gonna need to provide me a reference. You're gonna need to provide me a reference for that if you want me to help you there.
When did you last
Saber
see him?
off.
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the
Let
tavern.
me look up this person.
Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Yeah, please DM me more about that. That'd be necessary. That'd be very helpful.
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Alright. Eh. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. I think I got another ear infection. I'll have to ask my mom about an appointment
Does he know
soon.
anyone in Serene?
No,
Eh.
as far as I know.
Yeah, I get ear infections often, so they usually don't bug me. But this one must be bad because it's actually bugging me. I'll have to, I guess I'm gonna have to wash out my ears and everything soon. Yeah, I get them often. I get them so often that half the time I don't notice them. Oh no, I've just gotten like used to the pain half the time. These ones are just bugging me a bit, like causing a bit of pressure. I need and dripper. Oh, okay. I don't know why at a glance I thought that said. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, first time ear infections are a pain. Like, I'm used to them is the thing. My doctor's actually even told me that he was impressed with how weird it was. Luckily, I still have antibiotics for my ear infections, so I'm good on that front. Never swam without earplugs since. Oh, wow. No, I can imagine how swimming can cause an ear infection. There's lots of stuff in water.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment.
Public pool in
Jonas has a
Oregon.
good heart, and he steers clear
I
of
wouldn't
trouble
expect
and
a public
troublemakers.
pool.
I don't know where to
What the
start with
fuck?
this. Do you have any idea?
No.
How?
Lauro
Like,
won't
public
stop
pools
telling
are usually
anyone
very
who lent him
clean.
here that the boy was carried off by thugs.
Oh,
You
it was
don't
clouded,
believe me.
okay.
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother.
Like, if you're like
But to
swimming
be
in a
honest,
in a
he
lake
drinks a
or
little
in the
more than he
ocean,
should.
yeah, I can
Rich
understand
for a
it,
drink
but
gets us all,
I swam
but
for
to
like
him more than others,
3
and
days
when
in
you
a
drink
row.
too much, the
Oh, okay,
imagination
that
wanders.
kind of makes sense.
Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over,
Lake
and
is
I
dangerous.
thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal.
No, I
called
can
back
understand
to
that.
him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink.
I've actually gone canoeing.
It blurs the senses.
Canoeing was actually kind of weird.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right.
Canoeing
here.
was
I can
odd but
feel it.
fun, mostly
We need to
because
lift the
it was
veil
because
on
we were
this.
going on a lake, and I actually turned out to be the most natural at doing the canoe rowing and everything, controlling, than everyone else, because I figured out how to be able to steer with the oar. I was legitimately the only one who could actually steer worth a damn. Which I still to this day find surprising. Hello.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
Bye. I love how how serious the stance is. I love how... Look how serious that stance is. That is impressively serious. It's just so serious. What the fuck? Oh god. Get some ammo. Yes, I'd like to buy your entire stock of ammunition, please. And I need to start buying as much hoof fungus and iron as I can.
Thank you for your visit.
Yeah, I need to start buying as much hoof fungus and iron as I can for not only a glitch I'm planning to use, but also for just crafting ammo in general. Because hoof fungus and crude iron are needed for making ammunition, but are also very cheap, so you can usually buy a lot in a short amount of time.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Missing cabin boy.
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
Pardon me.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Then there was, but
someone told me about one of your faithful clients.
yeah, if you want, I can actually like help you make like a
I see.
What like
An
a
able-bodied man.
Warhammer
Passes his
character
time
based off
lighting
of
the
another
pouches of
character.
sailors
It isn't.
coming
It shouldn't
through.
be that hard.
Where might I find him at this
Trust me,
time?
I've had very
He would
little to
never
work
give away
off
his
of.
chair at his table. Anything else?
I remember one character I helped make at one point was legitimately they're just like, I want to be a space marine that does medical shit. He wanted to be a Corrosion, which is a Corrosion is basically a 40k version of a medic.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Even though usually medical rooms are called medicays, which is 40k is weird with its naming conventions.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Yeah. That's about the cabin boy.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Oh, okay, so it's that girl. I'm sorry, I don't know too much about Fate, but I'm sure I can work something out. Yeah, I could be able to work something out.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in.
A character
with band
sheet?
of
For what
strong
system?
arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins.
Like, Black Crusade, Black
They
Crusade,
exchanged words with the
fucking,
cabin boy. The kid was defensive.
oh, RP server, okay.
And then they finally left.
For like a 40k RP server?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather.
Or...
I needed some fresh air. And I think I
I'm
might well
just
have seen
asking,
those same
just to
men
make sure.
grabbing.
I at least want some
But
like
that was none of
details
my
over
business.
everything before I
wouldn't
get
have
started.
thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover?
Ah, okay.
A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know.
All right,
It was Sir Fontaine.
I can
that
try to help.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
You're fine.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
I don't know what a merchant would gain from taking a child who is maker for 40K. Alright. Yeah, just send me the character sheet and I'll work from there. From what I've seen, which is just mostly clips involving that character, I believe, it seems like she could actually be pretty good for the Sororitas. Or the Adeptus Sororitas, or the Sisters
Might
of
I
Battle.
help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Alright, where is the lady of the house? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, the Adeptus Sororitas are hot as fuck, yeah. Funny enough, in the Black Crusade game I'm in, when it's finally gonna go down again, it's finally gonna begin again, the party I'm in, I'm hoping to be able to get myself a Sister of Battle pet. What our medic is hoping to get a Sister of Battle wife, specifically a hospitalier, aka basically the Sister of Battle medic. But also that guy is also an eldritch monstrosity underneath his hazmat suit that was made in Russia during World War II.
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here. But perhaps
Oh, we're both wanting a pet. Like, I'm wanting like a
concerns
pet.
a delicate matter.
But, okay, here's the thing. I have
We're
multiple
looking for a
pets
missing
in
cabin
canon.
boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband.
I just want to
before being
diversify my
taken.
portfolio
I
of
see.
pets.
I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the
Oh
tavern
god, that's
using
hot.
force. If he had joined your husband willingly,
witnesses
Modern
in a
Monster
tavern,
Hunter go burr.
and you choose to believe
Dear
these
Lord.
drunkards over a respectable family.
That's hot, though.
these witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
How so? Is it hot? Or... like, how so what? It's just hot. Like, seriously, that's hot. Then again, I've also met people who've wanted to fuck the monsters from Monster Hunter, so... it just... Yes, booba. Booba, indeed. Just big booba. Big booba with a sword on their back. I mean, people are monster fuckers, so... people want to fuck monsters. It's a weird thing that I've seen with a lot of people. I mean, I guess sometimes they're hot. I've been doing no armor run. I mean, you've been taking that very seriously currently. Why the Knots take their son?
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I mean, the Nauts are literally have a monopoly on seafaring, so I imagine that there's deals made out through children, because the Nauts are always going to need fresh recruits. Even though they do have right to all children born at sea. But I'm guessing that's mostly a once in a blue moon thing. Again, I don't know how long voyages are, so I can't really say. I mean, yeah, I imagine that voyages do take a while. It's a year to circumgo by a colonel. Huh. I mean, that's good to know, I guess.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin?
Yes. I'll be getting my cousin in a moment.
I'm still...
Madam Fortune.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking
That's if your ship doesn't rot out.
In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Alright.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Sir de Corsilion is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell...
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very
Also, on the thing of like monster fucking, legitimately, there are people who would want to fuck the Tyranid. Just so you know.
Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the
Tyranid.
sea.
Oh,
but certain
they're basically
contracts are
space
so important.
bugs that will devour
They also
everything.
require children to be
They're also
offered
known as
in
the devouring
exchange.
swarm.
From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families
down the
had to
Rithna.
give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their
Rithna?
son in an
I
agreement
don't think I've heard of
signed
that monster
between my
yet.
uncle and the Nauts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy
Ah,
could
that
have been a
one.
part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a
Okay, yeah, I
fortune
found
trading
that
with
one.
the Alliance.
Yeah,
via
no, I can
ships.
see that.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth
Yeah,
of
no,
the
I
child,
can completely
and
understand
regretted
that.
it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts
I
most?
mean, the thing is
that
with
you
monster
bring the
fucking,
boy
it's usually
back to
just
the
because
Nauts
people
as
find
quickly
the
as
monsters
possible.
hot in some
Breaking
weird
a
way.
contract with the seafarers
Just fuck
has
the dragon
always
into
cost us
submission.
dear. Our nation could feed in its coffers.
I will do my best.
How to Train Your
A
Dragon.
father selling his own son for a few boat rides.
I mean, that is
For
probably a
ugly,
plot
that
of
is
something
Lady
somewhere.
Fontaine didn't seem to have
That is,
any
I mean,
knowledge of that detail.
technically, isn't that the plot of
could be
Kobayashi's Dragon Maid? Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Isn't that just the plot of that one? I have seen most of it. I haven't seen all of it. I kind of know. I'm kind of making the joke. Kobayashi. Oh, Kobayashi. Okay. I forget how to say it. Since most of the time, the names are usually some form of Japanese, which I am not fluent in at all.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
Really?
That is not true. Completely
To me, it
false.
seems hard to pronounce, but...
Enough.
Just
With
learn how
every word,
vowels
you
work.
are a step closer to
Okay.
a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
For kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he's a naught that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a
Hungarian.
mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret having had to threaten that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
Oh, I thought it was another language altogether. No, it's just a part of kanji. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. I don't know why I thought that learning Hungarian would allow me to pronounce Japanese better. To be fair, once you've learned French, it's actually easy to learn Italian and German for some reason. At least that's what I've heard. Knock, knock, open up the door and sprint!
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Yes, discreet. AKA, I wear my golden blazer.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us.
Why is the
Now
feather
we
in your
got him
cap
back,
glitching out?
And he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Please tell me you saw that as well, where his feather was just freaking out. Attempt to charm. I'll attempt to reason.
You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another.
Legitimately, a single point, like a
Farewell.
point or two in charisma, legitimately makes sure that a lot of things can be done peacefully. And you end up getting more EXP out of it, apparently. Apparently you get more experience for talking people out of killing you than killing them. Like, I know for a fact I want high charisma for dealing with quests later on, because I don't want to make Kurt upset with me. Because I want Kurt to be a friend. Fuck's sake, I need lockpicking.
Locked.
Hello, sir.
Who are you?
My name is Desardet. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes, even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
Oh god, why are buff Eldar so hot? like, because elves. I mean, elves in general are hot, but buff elves. Buff female elves. That is very hot. Death by snooze stew. Indeed. We're going death. We're dying with the thighs. It's the death of a warrior. Got any fun RP logs for the Tomboy MILF? Oh, for Candy? I got a few logs for that. Actually, recently, the Femboy Tech Priest, her and the Femboy Tech Priest recently had a several week-long breeding session.
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Ah, fuck, that's my cousin.
Yes. That's Constantine's
3
voice.
week.
It's
Like,
coming
in
from the
canon,
Sounds
it
as
was a
if he's
3-week
locked
breeding
up.
session.
But I have a feeling they're expecting
Because he is, he also gained a mutation
the
that...
slightest itchy word to these brutes will
Fuck
have
the
the Lord
cousin!
blades to scratch it.
Negotiation.
I don't think that's an option in this game.
This breed of brutes won't split on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak
I don't
around
think
than
that's an
give half a
option
coin
in
to
this
these
game,
seedy
to fuck
fellows.
the cousin. I don't know. I don't think so. I haven't really gotten far enough that I'd be able to.
It's blocked.
This is not historical. I mean, it's possible I might be able to. I don't know if I'm able to or not. Keep in mind, this isn't exactly historically, you know, the world.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needs
Well, fuck. Got him.
my help. And death to the others. Oh!
Did you just block a bullet? That guy just blocked a bullet with a rapier. That's actually impressive. That is actually very impressive. Giga Chad, but he did not expect the second bullet. He expected one bullet, but you did not expect the second one. If gun does not work, use more gun. Yes. If guns don't work, just use more guns. I'm an engineer, and I solve practical problems. Funny enough, I actually have a, one of my characters for D&D is right now is actually a what was it? It's an artificer, and I have a gun. I have a pistol, and it's legit. And because of not only a pistol, but because I actually am like higher level than everyone else because of story reasons, I'm the strongest member of the party. And anytime I go to do something that will help the party in the long run, I end up the party ends up getting ambushed. So I'm basically having to make a new rule to say, yeah, Verna is not allowed to leave the group unless we're in the safety of a town. The whole reason I even left, only reason why I left, was just to make a fucking rebreather for one of the characters, because they would be drowning. Because of the fact that we're in an underwater level, and one of the people only has a 7 constitution. Which means that he only has 7 seconds worth of air before he starts to drown. Or, no, 30 seconds worth of air in his lungs before he starts to drown. He is one hell of a glass cannon, to be sure. Ah.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Cousin!
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star. Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
They're totally fucking.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship.
Those fam needs
An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
God's sakes. Why do I just imagine like behind the scenes? But like now I'm just imagining like behind the scenes, like when like after their meetings, because they have like meetings and everything for discussions for political matters. Just after everything's said and done, just disappears into into the governor's room, and just they both come out looking very refreshed, except the governor does look a little bit drained. I imagine that the legate is quite fierce. Vampires be like, no, I can imagine that vampires would be pretty good in bed. I mean, why wouldn't they? I mean, I for one do like some biting. Also, I love the Plague Doctor masks. I love them. Just because it's fucking Plague Doctor mask. And I love Plague Doctors. Like, that aesthetic. That also leads into monster fucking, because vampires are technically monsters. And vampires are hot, so obviously, monsters can be hot. All arguments lead back into fucking dragons. Can you tell I've played the Horny Bard before? Or, well, I've actually played a horny succubus paladin, but whatever. Fun fact, one of the first pieces of vampire fiction was about a 100-year-old lesbian. Succubus paladin. Yeah, one of the campaigns I'm in. She is crimson red, and actually I have some artwork of her. Hold on.
It's such a pleasure to see you.
Hold on, let me pull this up.
Have you seen anything to your liking?
Because the succubus paladin requires the image of her in her full battle armor. Unfortunately, right now I do not have any lewd versions of her, but this is all I have. Behold, this is crimson red. She is a paladin of vengeance, and she has basically made an oath to herself to kill her father because he's an asshole. Where nipples? They're behind the armored breastplate. That's armor. That's her armor that she wears. It's actually inverted? I mean, maybe. I really thought about that. I haven't really ordered any lewd artwork of her yet, just because I haven't... I mean, I imagine that they're inverted. That's kind of hot. That's actually kind of hot no matter what. Pierced are also hot as fuck as well, but... Yeah. Who doesn't think about succubus nipples? I mean, no, point taken, point taken. This is a place you have lewd artwork of other OCs. Not yet. I am working on it. The thing is, I've wanted to get lewd artwork of a lot of my OCs for a while now. But the problem is, until like 4 months ago, I didn't have a job for like a year straight. I am going... That's actually... So my next image thing I'm going to be getting is a lewd depiction of tomboy MILF. So yeah, my next purchase, at least for sure, is going to be a lewd picture of Candy, or at least more lewd than her majority is. I'm just wanting to get like a newer artwork because it just feels like I just want to, because I have money. I am saving for stuff because I do have student loans to pay off and everything. But I still have money I want to spend on stuff I want to get, so spending some money on some artwork doesn't seem half bad. The problem is just finding the proper artist that I want to make a fucking MILF tomboy that can properly represent Candy.
Madam? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well.
Silicates, maybe?
I hope you
I don't think I've heard of that artist.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
Do you mind DMing me
It's
that
a rather
artist?
sad affair, and though solved,
Ooh, Fuda.
leaves a broken
Fuda's always
family
nice.
behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind.
Of course.
I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions
Thank
bring you honor.
Permission to come aboard?
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is
Yeah,
the time.
I've done everything. Yeah, I have.
No, my
Permission
house
to
is
come?
in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect.
I'm pretty sure he's not that type of captain, but okay.
To discover Tir Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
Then they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
Ooh, okay, I like this art. Oh, okay. I just looked at this like, yes, yes, I like this art style. Yes, yes, I do like this. Yeah, yep, no, yep, this is yep, that art style, that's actually pretty close to what I'm looking for. That's really, oh god, that is hot as fuck. Oh, let's get on the ship. Might as well loot a bit. Ah, here comes the beast.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it!
Gun time! Yes, indeed. It is time for gun.
Let's lend them a hand.
I always like this fight because it just kind of sets a precedent for all bosses, which I love. That they're big, they're mean, and that they're cool.
Watch out! Take a step back, son!
Get out of here, cousin! You're useless to me dead. In more than one way. Gun time! Oh, fuck. I just noticed that thing is without a leg. Gun! God, that is very good image. That is very good artwork. May you find peace, beast.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Absolutely epic. I want to loot the creature. I want to loot it. I am actually kind of disappointed that there probably isn't any more legendary guns. Besides like a blunderbuss, which I feel like is a missed opportunity. Yeah, holy shit, that's hot. That's really good artwork. That is pretty close to the style I'm hoping for. Look at the joy on this man's face.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most...
Ah, don't worry. Once I get him
His
chained down,
journey
he'll
is his
calm down.
long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Don't worry, Captain. Once I get him chained down, he'll settle down.
Stations, lads! Wear anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a win!
Welcome to the rest of the game. Cause I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive. Cause I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive. I really like the tattoos of the knots. Dear Lord, he's so unfazed. Damn, that's pretty looking. Oh god, all those are such good styles. Holy shit.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it. So, indeed, these are rather peculiar customs.
I love how the guy's just like so silent as he's trying to make him drink.
Hello?
I don't think they can talk in those masks.
Gentlemen?
Oh yeah, Shad is definitely off the table. Like,
I am truly sorry.
Shad's art is interesting, but Shad is definitely off the table.
Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
Yeah.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health!
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of...
Transmorpher DDS?
Indeed.
Send me a sample of them.
For this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need! Have no fear, for I am here to defend.
I've been scullied.
Oh no.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope that there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
All right. Hello there. Interesting style. Not exactly my thing, but interesting. The comics are kind of hot. I mean, I'll probably try them. I'll try to seek them out. The style does look familiar. I don't know where I've seen it, but I know it looks familiar to me. Like the writing. Exhibition. Ah! That's nice. In Star Wars, okay. I mean, I probably haven't seen it, but I know the art style. I probably just don't really recognize the artist at all. That's the thing.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back to my modest shop. It is an immense honor for me to... What might I do?
Bye. I can... Oh god, the depression gun. Or dispersion gun. I always forget how dumb this looks. Like, look at that. Why does that look so weird? But I'm gonna get the elegant pistol for now. Duckbill gun.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Duckbill gun, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna gather all I can. Actually, hold on. I need to quickly buy some materials from him. So the reason I want to buy all the materials I can is A, to make
it's such a pleasure to... Have you seen anything
to make stuff, but also to hold on. I need all your hoof fungus and crude iron. And ammo. Thank you.
Thank you for your visit.
And you will see why I'm doing this.
Come closer, good people.
Your Excellency, such elegance. You really are honoring your uncle.
Oh, thank you.
Good day, Your Excellency. This...
Oh god. Oh god, that style is cool. Good.
Attention, soldier.
That's a good style right
Let me
there.
pass. I must see the chief of your village.
Waterproof pigeon. That's really good style.
Well, that could
Holy
be
shit.
so funny.
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladnir. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
And so you're a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass.
I like her.
Your Majesty,
I like
I shall
Soraya.
present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
I like Soraya. She's cute. For now, Vasco. There you go. And my accommodation should be right over here. Yep. Yeah, that waterproof pigeon. Yeah, that art style is really good. Ooh, the mirror. That's also a good looking style as well. Holy shit. You know some good artists, that's for damn sure. Alright, so I'm going to be demonstrating a glitch. A very interesting glitch, but a glitch nonetheless. So we're going to want to put one of each of these to here, and one silver ring. And then we're going to put in all the ammo. Now, you'll watch my work in action. Come on. There we go. Yes, I'm going to make unlimited bullets. Now, if we look at my inventory, I now have a lot more crude iron and a lot more hoof fungus. Now, we're going to repeat this again. Yeah, no. Yeah, hold on. I need to duplicate these a few times before you can see the proper results. Because this is exponential. Okay, hold on. I messed up with the hoof fungus. Hold on. Hold on. I had to get just right. There we go. And now we have a ton of hoof fungus and a ton of crude iron. So I'm going to transfer over the crude iron, since I have more of that. And then I am going to... hold on. Ah, fuck. Wrong button. I can duplicate any items I want, so long as they're next to the tab. Like, so long as they're in the next tab over, I can duplicate. So now, you will see, I now have 91 bullets. So, now, I will put in all 91 bullets, one piece of crude iron, one piece of hoof fungus, and one signet ring. Now I will continue to do this. Fudge. There we go. Hold on, I need to do it again with the crude iron, because I accidentally messed up. There we go. Now, we shall take out the ammo, put in a single bullet, and put in all that crude iron. And watch the laws of equivalent exchange at work. I keep forgetting it's not Y. No, fudge. Messed up. It's not exactly a precise glitch. It's all about timing, though. Right, it's A before bumper. I keep forgetting that. I didn't mess up this often when I was doing it by myself. There we go. Now we have a lot more ammo. But hold on. I will be able to make infinite money as well. You don't believe me? Watch. Behold, I now have 271 bullets. I have... And, hold on. No. Yeah, don't worry. I'm just gonna be making infinite money. Don't worry. I'm just making infinite money right now. You'll be fine. Also, did I get a new gun? Oh, I got the Traveler's Blunderbuss. Yeah, no, I'm not using rifles. I'm using fucking pistols. I'm supposed to be the lesbian with a big iron on her hip. I am the lesbian with the big iron on her hip. Big iron on her hip. There's one ranger in Texas Red who rode in one day.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
Nothing much to say. No one dared speak it up. No one dared sip a hip.
Such a pleasure to see you.
Andrew Roser with the
seen
big
anything
iron
to your
on his
liking?
hip.
What might
Big
I
iron on his hip. And now you'll sell all the signet rings for a ton of money. But I'll be able to get more valuable stuff to sell later. Right now, we have all the money I could ever need right now. Yeah, this one's just better in general. What the fuck? I really require a point of willpower just for a bit of extra healing. What the fuck? Barely I need a knock cape. Because it's just way better. Alright.
Thank you for your visit.
And now I can rest. Oh yeah. So let us... Yep, got the elegant pistol up. Oh, wait. Yeah. The knots keep. Let's go.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tier Fredia. The best forge in Tier Fredia. Blades, armor, locks, custom.
Greetings. You
Hello.
look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best
Yeah, we just
steel,
met my
you're
favorite
in the
character,
right
sir.
place.
My favorite character in this game because she's a native and she's hot.
I have it all. And if you have
She's
a
also a
special
tomboy as
request,
well.
my associates will be glad to make it for you.
Don't really have anything I want.
The best forge in Tier Fredia.
What, Serrano?
Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces.
What's wrong with Serrano? This girl. She's legitimately my favorite character. Just because she's oddly hot to me. What did you miss? Also, why is your name brighter?
Blades, armor, locks, custom
and pieces, made to order.
Your name is a lot brighter than it was before. But what if she was naked? Oh, you just changed the color? Okay.
We'll make it for you.
I mean, she's just a badass. She's a hot badass. Like, you'll see what I mean when we're in combat. She's a magic user. Yeah, she's a magic user, and she's like, and she's just also just really fun because of the fact that she's a native, and she's very accepting and stuff. I do actually believe at some point you do get to flirt with her, which will be fun. You need to clean the kitchen? Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Go do what you need to do. I don't mind. Personal matters are more important than the stream.
What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, fair cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, fair cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Ah, don't worry, Don't worry, cousin.
Have you ever been to Hikmet? It's a very impressive city, and there are scholars around every corner.
Alright.
Desade, do you
Oh,
have
hey.
a moment? Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, Desade.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. So... First, let's go meet with the Bridge Alliance.
Atuoi! Can you help me? Bertir Tumad on Olmenawi. Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village, but there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony. The Ironbacks. The warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please, I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here, I'll try to clear this up.
Alright.
Adlo Redar on Olmenawi. May the earth always be sturdy under your footsteps.
I like the sayings. Hello.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Yeah.
Manfred! Still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
Oh yeah. Got the goods.
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They are already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A colored mark will stick out for them to find, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
The merchant.
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the Minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the Minister.
Is there anything else?
Oh, sorry. I was kind of looking at stuff. Never mind.
No,
Don't worry.
thank you.
Alright, so...
How are we to know which warehouse will find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
Alright, I'll do the patent. Then after that...
I need a bit of practice.
I need bigger one. I actually do wonder, does this game have a level cap? If so, that'd be interesting.
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
I would like to talk to you about an islander who is trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the goods beforehand. We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this business. In short, these things take time. A lot of time.
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way, and he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant set up shop in our city.
Indeed. I seem to recall reading a circular on the necessity of establishing good relations with the natives. We could accelerate things by leaving some formalities for later.
I would think so too.
Very well. In that case, here's the patent that will allow your protege to legally pursue his activity in the city. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the archives. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to determine the tax rate in accordance with the...
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Would you like anything else?
That'll be it. I don't want to talk about taxes.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
I don't like talking about taxes. Even though surprisingly my first time doing taxes wasn't that hard. Like, surprisingly not hard. I'm not shy, I've been picturing you naked.
You came back! Something terrible happened!
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bud Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. And they also took him. Oh, I don't know what they will do with him. Please, bring him back to me.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin, but I'll try to find out.
Oh, God. Yeah, this is legitimately when you start finding out that the coin guard is really corrupt. Or at least they're well-meaning half the time, but still corrupt. Quartermaster! Dormammu have come to bargain.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've come to see you again to talk about the islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering you've managed to obtain an official authorization for him. I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant again. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted, and he was thrown in jail for disorderly conduct. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. Sorry, again, Your Excellency. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protege and told the patrol. Is there anything else?
Alright. That'll be it.
No, thank you.
I'm not shy, I've been picturing you naked.
Hello, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a prisoner. A native who should have been brought here recently.
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight in the arena.
In the arena? So this man was judged? Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there! Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial for a savage? He attacked some guards. He's lucky he wasn't gunned down right there and then. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival since apparently he's a hunter.
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to his cousin. And now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this decision. They brought him here and then they took him away, that's all.
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom like all the rest. Anything else?
Hey. Yeah, I'm kind of,
I must leave.
During conversations, I'm kind of looking at the artists you recommended. Unfortunately, a lot of them don't have open commissions. Or I can't find their commissions. Like, I love their art styles. Holy shit, their art styles are good and I want to commission them, but I can't. Which makes me sad. But sometimes they do go up. Yeah, I imagine that they do go up from time to time. It's just... yeah, it's just infuriating. I'm often impatient when it comes to artwork stuff.
Aren't you a part of the prince's family? I believe
Yeah,
I saw you.
I can imagine it's rare.
This
But how
part
good
of
their
the
art is,
establishment
yeah, I can imagine
reserved
how
for
rare it is that
regular
commissions would be
customers
open.
Who paid an entry fee. Sorry, but I can't let you in.
Yeah, I mean, high demand, I guess.
In that case, allow me to pay the fee.
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer, Your Excellency. Have fun.
Oh, no, I mean, like, impatient for, like, waiting for commissions to open. Like, I'm patient when it comes to artists, I just want to order art. I'm very patient when it comes to artists, like, legitimately, like, yeah, I know. And sometimes I kind of forget to check every now and then I realize they had their commissions open not too long ago, and I just get mad at myself for being forgetful. I'll be sure to wait then. Where the fuck am I? Oh, usually I do as well, but usually if an artist has a good reason why they can't make the deadline, it's usually fine by me. Like, the art for Candy and Tescus at one point, like, the artist, at one point, they just got, like, sick or something. Like, I remember when they were making the art for Candy and Tescus, the artist actually ended up getting sick and couldn't complete the artwork. And they let me know that they were not feeling well, and that might delay the artwork. Like, they delivered high-quality artwork, and when they were feeling well, they got to work and made it as good as they could. So, I'm not really complaining. Hello.
Good day.
Yeah, like, the artist has a good reason for why there's delays. I'm okay with it.
Excellent. The crowd just loves
like, hell,
to see new
like, for my
faces.
avatar,
So,
I was surprised
are you
how
ready to
quickly
rise to the challenge?
they made
Or
my
would you like a little
avatar.
reminder of
They
the
made
rules
Mink.
before jumping in. Unless, of course, you're just here to go over the basics and get in some practice.
Legitimately, I am surprised by how quickly Mink got made. It took a day and a half for the artist to make this whole stuff. How do you do that? Oh, like my PNG tuber? Or my GIF tuber or whatever it's kind of called. It's basically 4 separate images. 2 are blinking. So it's basically like I could do the art myself. So I don't exactly understand the whole thing, but basically it's 4 images. One has closed eyes, closed mouth. One has open eyes, closed mouth. The third has closed eyes, closed mouth. Open eyes, closed mouth. Open eyes, open mouth, and then closed eyes, open mouth. You're also going to need a software called Vindo Tube Mini. I can send you the link to the software if you want. Yeah, if you want, I can send you the stuff for the that.
I need to get going.
Huh. A pity.
Wait, right, I'm supposed to talk to this guy. Yeah, give me a moment and I will.
Ready to excite the crowd?
There you go. Yeah, and basically it kind of talks when you talk. It's only like 4 images, and if you want more emotions, you kind of have to create a bunch of separate things for it, and you can probably keep by them as well. It's really interesting.
Perfect. As soon as... My lords and ladies, here is a new team of fighters, taking to our...
I mean, I'm kind of thinking about ordering some like from the same artist again for kind of another thing like this. But that's just mostly like kind of me thinking about it. Yeah, you can definitely have fun with it.
And death to the others!
Done!
Excellent. And the
Stream
public
Xbox
really
on Twitch.
appreciated it.
Oh,
Now, that was a
I
challenge
use an
well
Elgato. It's a capture card. Basically, it's an exterior device that you need 2 HDMI cables, one that's connected to the Xbox and the other that's connected to your monitor, and you use a third cable, which is a USB-B that you plug into the PC. And you need to install the proper software and everything, and then you link it to your OBS. Ooh, Code Vein. I like Code Vein. Code Vein's fun. You need extra stuff? I mean, streaming isn't exactly cheap. PC or console? I have it on console, unfortunately. There was like a sale like a while back where I was able to get it for like pretty cheap. I'm wishing I paid full price, but it's still a fun as fuck game. Oh, that's good. Maybe we can play sometime.
Could you explain the rules again?
Certainly. Regular combat in order to become each challenge.
I need to find the
I need to get going.
Where the fuck? It's a good game. Like, no matter what, it is a good game. There we go. So, am I... Retrieve the merchant's goods. Oh, I need to retrieve the goods first before I go into the arena. Okay. Still mods as well. Yeah. Have I ever... Oh, I haven't explained my misadventures recently with trying to mod fucking Fallout New Vegas. That is an entire thing that is just... Retextures go burr. Trying to mod Fallout New Vegas has not been fun. Because New Vegas is even wanting to run on my PC. Alright? A gaming PC that costs around nearly $2,000 to make. The graphics thing? Oh, you're talking about the capture card. I don't know what you mean by graphics thing. Vegas runs fine on my... Yeah, no, I don't know what it is. But for some reason, on my nearly $2,000 gaming PC, I don't know how to do the graphics thing, but... on my nearly $2,000 gaming PC, New Vegas will not even launch. Like, I'll get the launcher up, but it will not launch whatsoever. Which is annoying as all hell. Like, on my Nook, it didn't want to run. On this PC, doesn't want to run. On my 5-year-old shitty-ass laptop. On my 5-year-old shitty-ass laptop, is when it ran. On a 5-year-old shitty, falling apart laptop, the game ran fine. So I mostly play on Xbox, but I can't play it on PC because I want to mod it on PC, but I can't. I want to get some of the cool companions that mods give you. Like, legitimately, the mods that you can be able to get are really cool, and a lot of the companions are really fun. Self-mad rich with console commands. You don't even need console commands to make yourself mad rich in New Vegas. Like, just get max luck. Like, legitimately, just get yourself max luck. Go to casinos, break them, and completely bankrupt them. And you literally just gain enough chips that you can drop, and you'll have negative chips and constantly be able to turn them in. Easy.
Ready to excite the crowd.
Yeah, it's really easy, and you don't have to worry about redoing the glitch.
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Your friends will need to stay in the stands. Are you sure that this prisoner is worth risking your life for?
But max luck means no boosted agility or strength. Oh, no. You have to understand. I am doing an all melee build. That means that agility and strength are maxed as well. I drain everything else. I drain everything else, except for endurance. Like, I keep endurance at like 5 or 6. And I don't remember how I entirely did it. like my current build, I have like I have high stats mostly all around except for charisma.
Without doing anything.
Oh, same. Like depending on the build I'm doing, I'll choose like a different tag skill for weapons. But for
I have to warn you though, if you want to fight now, you will lose your bonus in the running challenges. So, what'll it be?
Justice cannot wait. I am
excellent.
You'll face the wrath of my gun. Ah, shit. Oh, he's alive. Thank God.
What a show. You've won the affections of the crowd. And when the crowd makes a decision, it gets what it wants. You're free, prisoner.
I owe you my life, Onol Manawi. Blessed be the winds that have blown you to my side. By what name should I address you?
My name is Desade. In fact, it's your cousin the merchant that sent me. Follow me. Let's go and find him.
Yeah. I don't really know about that. Yeah. 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 Alright. Okay, let's get you back to your cousin. Yeah. I mean, speech and barter are useful.
Ah, Onol Menawi. I'm glad to see you again. Oi, Ven. I'm so glad to see you alive.
Then you must thank this Onol Manawi. He fought to save me.
Thank you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Don't mention it. I also brought you back your goods.
May the trees always bear you fruit. We owe you a lot. You should go see Ulan, the chief of
what now?
my village. He wants to be friends with the Renaigse. Since
The natives are...
you could talk to him.
Itikian? What? They're what now? Italian? Why are they Italian?
I'm just passing through.
Why? How are they Italian? No, seriously, how the fuck are they Italian? I kind of see it, but their accent doesn't feel Italian. Like, to me, it just doesn't feel Italian. So, I get what you're saying, but I don't agree. What the fuck it is? Like, I see it. It just doesn't feel Italian to me. I don't know what it is about it. It just doesn't feel Italian. What is it? Is Italy like a... But is Italy like some sort of freaking... Oh, okay. It's Friday night and I got no pants. Time to stay up and howl at the moon. Fuck off, moon! It's Saturday night and I got no plans, son. Stay up and yell at the moon. Oh, oh, it's the Oogie 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 Boogie Man. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the Oogie Oogie Boogie Man. It's maybe the last time you hear the boogie song. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the Oogie 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 Boogie Man. Well, this may be the last time you hear the boogie song. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's the Oogie Oogie Boogie Man. Right, it is in this one, right? I remember.
I need a bit of practice.
This way?
No, these aren't
I
the
thought
right
they were in
crates.
here. I thought the crates were in here. What the fuck? Yeah, here they are.
Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons.
That doesn't seem right. It is our clients that supply us weapons on Tier 3D.
You didn't know what was in the crates?
No. I don't concern myself with the commander's business. I should take a look into this. I have some friends here that must know what this is all about.
Let me know what you discover. Now, let's mark these crates and get going.
Fuck, I forgot to mark the crates. One thing I can imagine that a lot of people find odd is just, it's kind of strange because I'm not really used to somebody talking to me most of the time during the stream, so I'm used to just kind of talking to myself. It's odd now that I have to talk to myself again, and well, it's pretty natural. I actually talk to myself a lot.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tier 3D alcohol.
Yeah. One thing I will say is that I am actually surprisingly used to talking to myself. I actually talk to myself often at work. What the fuck? I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, madam. Do you mind? Yeah, you just got back to me getting ambushed by a bunch of ruffians. And I annihilated them with the power of a gun. Parry this, you filthy casual. Yeah, basically. Let's see here. Oh, this Claymore's worse than yours. What the fuck? You don't have to worry about correcting yourself all the time. I understand what you're saying, at least.
Hello, Your Excellency.
We found a way into the storehouse, and we marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
Alright.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
I completely understand.
To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission, without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help, and I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done.
If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently. A problem that concerns you closely.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money from the town merchants, under the pretext of financing their protection.
Are you telling me that the guard is extorting merchants in our city?
Indeed.
Yep, here it is.
Some
The
merchants have
fact
been
that the guard is
assaulted,
corrupt
and one
as
of them
fuck.
has even been found dead.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The guard frightens them, and rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Count on me. I'll take care of it.
Alright.
No, thank you.
There's something very wrong. Let's grab you last time you hear the boogie song. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the Oogie, Oogie, Oogie Boogie Man.
Come closer.
Madam, I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tearfredy. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for a gift for someone, you've come to the right place.
Thank you, but I'm not here for that. I am conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being extorted by members of the guard.
Are you sure? It's probably just a nasty rumor. Someone must have misinformed you.
Come now. I am the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection for you.
Threats? No, I assure you.
I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. No one told me about that. What was his name?
Come on, don't take me for a fool. You know very well who I'm talking about.
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine would you like to pair your food with? You need something strong when eating game?
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble. Please leave me.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
The law of silence is at work. Nobody saw anything, nobody knows anything.
These bastards.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be.
Go. Hello.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking?
I am conducting an investigation. Apparently some merchants are being extorted by some members of the guard.
Really? That's terrible, Your Excellency.
As legate, it is my duty to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens of our town. So please, if you have any information...
I don't know anything. Really? I have only been here for a few months. My partner, who ran the shop before me, had a very bad encounter.
And you fear the same thing happening to you?
This is what happens around here. So I prefer to hold my tongue and do what is expected of me.
If you denounce them, We could end this and charge these men for their crime.
I can't take that risk. There are so many of them. Also, I would not be able to name them. Now, I would like to get back to what we need is the money to return. Do you understand? We are very monitored.
I see.
Right. I wish there was more I could help. Jesus.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yeah, I'll see you soon as well.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Here.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the Forge. What can I do for you?
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving the guard. Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No, not at all. I've never heard of this business. Someone must have lied to you.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you need to talk to me.
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything. And snitching don't end well. I want to hold on to my business. And my life. How about some new armor, Your Excellency?
I was told that someone found a merchant's body. Did you know him?
Of course. The town isn't that big. We all know each other here. Poor Renault. We found his body on the street by the port. He was beaten to death. One of his associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen. Nobody wants to talk about this. We don't want any trouble. It's been months since it happened, and investigation's not gonna bring him back.
You were obviously a victim of these bandits. One of your people is dead. Yet you refuse to help me. Why?
It's precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, you can either buy something or let me get back to work. Because I am not gonna say one more word about this case.
Alright.
I didn't learn much. All these merchants are...
Need some pure iron.
Terrifying. I think it will be easier to convince the one who lost his partner to help us.
Want armor that fits you like a glove?
Yeah, I can actually kind of like that. In a bit. I need to get deeper into the story before the pepper box starts appearing. But actually, I'm starting to feel kind of drifting on. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a day for now. My next stream should be this Thursday, and I'm thinking on continuing playing some Greedfall. But I might end up playing something else. I don't know. Just depends on what I'm feeling. You do not? What am I doing after this? After I beat Greedfall? Or after the stream. The stream? Nothing really. I'm just starting to feel exhausted because it's been a long day at work. But I should be free and if you want to do some stuff. But for now, I'll be ending the stream. Good night. Oh, I will, don't worry.